pray. Thank the Lord today. Take a look around. Can love be found? We gotta stop and pray. Save this world today. My brother and sister too. Come together and we'll get through. It's out of control. Everything's out of control. Oh, what do we tell our children? Dig down deep in your soul. What is this world coming to? It's out of control. Everything's out of control. We give them, oh, just one good reason. Dig down deep in for the pain, for the pain we sustain is out of control. A room full of people, a nation lost for words. Tears from the brave one, a heritage to preserve. Searching in the darkness, one voice could be heard. We don't know who started this war, but we don't want to fight no more. It's out of control. Everything's out of control. What do we tell our children? Dig down deep in your soul. What is this world coming to? It's out of control. Can we give them? Can we give them one good reason? Dig down deep in your soul. Oh, for the pain we sustain is out of control. We gotta stop and pray. Thank the Lord today. Take a look around. Can love be found? We gotta stop and pray. Save this world today. My brother and sister too. My brother, sister too. We gotta stop and pray. Save this world today. Take a look around. It's out of control.
Gods and goddesses, what it is, what it ain't. This is the lyrical rock star Christiani, and right now you tuned in to Skeembeatzradio with my boy, Mr. Stout himself, the mad motherfucking scientist, always holding it down, always showing that love. Right now, he's currently playing my single, Calculated Purpose, Here I Am, and Uncaged, off of my debut project, Uncaged, and always showing love, and I'm always supporting as well. Y'all make sure y'all follow me at Lyrical Rockstar, New Wave of Music. Let's get it.
On 3, smile for the camera, say cheese. On 2, show 'em where you from and what it do. On 1, drop it like it's hot and show me sun. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. I'm throwing bands all night. She gon' drop it on sight. Drop it on sight, drop it on sight. I'm throwing bands all night. She gon' drop it on sight. Drop it on sight, drop it on sight. These bands will make her dance, and this pillow put her in a trance. 3, 2, 1, take a picture for the gram. I don't play about my money, I collect like Uncle Sam. Then I flow it in the strip just to show off for the gram. Cause I got it like that. I feel like Juvenile way back. Back that ass up and make it clap. Break a leg while you throw it back. Bust it down and I'ma blow these racks. I'm throwing bands all night, she gon' drop it on sight. Drop it on sight, drop it on sight. I'm throwing bands all night, she gon' drop it on sight. Drop it on sight, drop it on sight. Oh, she's in love with the go-go. Yeah, we know. I'm taking off on a big boat. 100 packs of them CP rolls. The destination cannot be disclosed. I'm coming back with 100 bulls. Let me see you hit the Tootsie Roll. Keep it going till you can't no more. I wanna see you try to sink the bowl. It's going down to the crack of dawn. I'm throwing bands all night. She gon' drop it on sight. Drop it on sight, drop it on sight. I'm throwing bands all night. She gon' drop it on sight. Drop it on sight, drop it on sight. Drop it on sight, drop it on sight. Drop it on sight, drop it on sight.
You know, it's funny how it's not a race thing no more. It ain't funny, though. It's a everybody thing now. That's right. And you know I got that zest, all with it, lay it, easy sound. Fried. Loose the chains that enslaves every woman, every man. Loose the mental chains of your mind and take a stand. Turn this volume up and put a shock on this industry. Like a flow of positive energy, giving boost to a battery. First a fire got a spark, blaze you back to reality. Away from illusion, mythology, fantasy. They TV tells lies, sex and videotapes. The enemy is your own mind if you forgot your identity. I'm here to ignite and excite as I write. With a pen as my weapon at war, I'm here to fight. Loose us from this curse of police brutality. Liberate the mind and the body, voice of Marcus Garvey. I'm like a dove poet, except this ain't poetry. Here to bring peace and unity, but might cause animosity. Given the sound built up like a community. Racial walls tumble down, but don't give us immunity. Cause it's a new day. Cry. Wake up, true. Wake up, true. Wake up, true. Cause it's a new day. Cry. Wake up, true. Wake up, true. Wake up. Loose these cuffs off my hands when not guilty of mine. To remain solid when police takes the next black lie. Loose your hands off their moms and let the black woman cry. Innocent was a child and she raised them with pride. Worldwide they got weapons born from the sky. Yet they can't feed their own when for hunger they cry. Using the press worldwide to spread their lies worldwide. High as I, eagles fly, self-destruction arise. Bioweapons, nuclear weapons, prophecy comes alive. Put your trust in one God, by his laws I abide. I'm not perfect but it's best to say, oh Lord I tried. Armageddon, the beheading of the beast must die. Rugged rise till I thrive, written words from the wise. Telling lies as we died, hid the truth from my eyes. Lose your mind, don't lose your mind to these words that I'm spitting. Let it be told your future sees that the truth was hidden. Cause it's a new day. Cry. Wake up, true. Wake up, true. Wake up, true. Cause it's a new day. Cry. Wake up, true. Wake up, true. Wake up. Is it a coincidence before there was mass protesting? Now a virus comes, they saying it's time for social distancing. I think they trying to play God now, creating a system to control populations only causes rebellion. They can stop all the killing, bring the peace if they willing, but they'd rather kill a million just to make a next million. They can make a safer world for the sake of the children, but they continue to take things and pretend that they're giving. Fight for what you believe and not for power and greed. And some will sell their own soul to get their wants without need, and sacrifice to take a life, the price they won't think twice. All the ice could not suffice to heist the black man's plight. They was cutting children's hands off in African nights. For they delight, they took the rights of the people that's right. To make them right, they use the news. Now the people must choose and look for proof and refute. Cut the nukes, don't ask why. Cause it's a new day. Cry. Wake up, true. Wake up, true. Wake up, true. Cause it's a new day. Cry. Wake up, true. Wake up, true. Wake up.
The Meek's day has come, but you can't run from the moment you feared. So you brought on flash bombs and riot gear. 400 years, no see, no hear. Just to be clear, no justice, no peace, no longer a fear statement, but the woke's awakening. Protests, rioting, and looting. Crackling of the wood sounds good, like vintage fireworks in the hood. 68 Olympics, there stood two, to tell the world what it should too. Raise a fist in solidarity, but when I kneel, you're not a fan of me. 2, 5, 10-year mini Mandy's for the cops that's killing our families. To whom it may concern, black is beauty. But to be black and beautiful in the world means nothing unless we're black and powerful. John Henry Clark's words are still so magical. BLM, dig life. Oh, but dig one.
What to do, everybody? It's your man, Mr. Stout, right there in the building right now on the Skeembeatzradio show, on the Skeembeatzradio Music Review. Banging new artists doing this thing, man, right here, man. Look, the artist doing a brand new EP. This is dropped, about a week ago. You know what I'm saying? Some brand new flavor, but we're doing this thing coming out of Toronto. All right? Up top, track's called Woke. Our name is Zawless. What it do, homie?
Hey, what up, man?
Man, let's get into it, man. Let's talk about, some of the things you've been doing, and how you get to start, and how you get to this love for this music.
Well, how did I get in love with this music?
Yeah.
Since a childhood, man, it's always been about music, So basically, if you could just visualize a Canadian-born kid, that first knew himself in Jamaica, and
right.
Here you are, and it's just music everywhere, right? And from there is Brooklyn, New York, and
Okay.
Flatbush and all of that. And it's music again, you know what I mean? So
right.
The introduction for me was like every Friday the big sound systems would string up in Jamaica, and it's like roadblock. Good luck getting through sometimes when they want to party. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah. So it's always been about music, man.
Yeah. So music has always been in it's in your soul, it's in your genetics, it's in your it's embodied by you, and then from all of that, coming up, who's some of the people who influence you about what you're doing right now?
Well, anybody who did it with with not just with a passion, but also had like a plan and actually executed that plan and did it real big.
Yeah.
Is who motivated me, really. You know what I'm saying? Because ciphering and battling, not like the URL right now, but before that, all of that stuff was for the love, and a lot of people that were really good at it, whatever it is, their team didn't get the chance to put it together and make it major. But about these street legends, you're like, damn, you know what I mean? I remember when I was little, I listened to this dude. If he had got a chance if he had the right, connections or whatever he was trying to do, he would have been mean, you know what I mean? But it's just like, it's like the NBA, right? Some people that play ball,
it really is,
yeah. You feel me? So anybody that really did make it to the NBA now is going to be who's going to motivate that kid. You feel me? So that's the same with me.
Yeah, even with the the NCAA, because there's been players out there who we remember their names or we see what they're doing. You see that big stage, what you're doing right now, for what you're like, okay, yeah, I've been on that level of the NCAA style, but now I'm in the big leagues with everything right here with this new track you got coming out.
Right. Well, is that how you're putting it? You're putting it like NCAA.
I'm putting it out there a little bit like that. This is not an NCAA track right here. This is an NBA. I'm just
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not. It's definitely not NCAA. NCAA, if you put it like that, for real. It's a lot of powerful things being said when I listen back to the track. You know what I'm saying? But basically, if you know dub poetry, that's what it was originally in my head, just coming up as a the song creation process is different for every song. So, but this was like a poem, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I just heard this beat, and I'm like, wait a minute, this beat is gonna allow me to be heard. This beat is so I don't know, old school 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? But it's dope. You know what I mean? So I call up my man. I email him. Frenchie, we call him. He's in Paris. He's from Paris. I met him in Brooklyn.
All right. Okay.
You feel me? But we had that chemistry. Because he just gave me a whole bunch of beats. I'm like, oh, this dude is crazy. You know what I mean? We was down at Junior's in Brooklyn. That's where we first met up.
Okay.
From the internet to in real life. You feel me?
Right. Making that happen. Yeah, making those connections come to real life. I love that right there, man. Yeah, big up to Brooklyn and big up to friends, Paris, all that out there, man, everywhere, man. The internet right now, it did bring people closer who have, who can A alike with people or be alike, understand and see when it comes to it could be in Germany or somebody in the Middle East or in Africa who got a beat for somebody in America or Brazil. You're like, look, I like this dude's music. You come up with different flavors. I see what you're doing, with the G Flow Symphony, and that right there, I'm very interested about knowing more about that. You guys right there, how do you come up with with that right there?
All right, so basically, it's really just two producers. The one I just told you about, the Import Music Group, Nicholas. You know, he want me to put his of course, his company name out there, the Import Music Group. You can find them. But yeah, so it was him, and then you got Brownsville Beats in Brooklyn. You feel me? So they produced Soldier Girl, Hypnosisology, and Expensive Taste, which is one of my favorite tracks. It's about smoking weed. But you can't really push that as a single. But if I could, I would.
Yeah.
And and then the other songs are all by, the Import. So with those two producers that gave me, all the files I needed. You feel me? I didn't have to call them and say, hey, I'm missing this or that. They gave me everything. So when I knew that I had all that for this EP, was actually more than 7 songs, but to take 7 songs out of 20 and put it out there, I'm like, okay, I got everything I need. So when I'm in the studio, I know that this is a done deal already. So I seal the deal with the producers first. I don't start recording on stuff and then trying to get to work it out after. You feel me?
Right.
So that's how I already got it done. And then after that part was done. It was just a matter of mixing and mastering it. Now all the studios are closed because of COVID and the internet. The internet, I found Beat Chill Mix all the way in Atlanta.
Oh, yo, the internet is on fire right now. This is like the best work of everything. Like anybody out there for independent producers or radio stations and shows and, even like this is the best. We're going through a worse time in our lives, but at the same time, when it comes to like getting your brand out there, it hasn't been any better. Like I'm hearing artists like yourself that I'm like I know I'm going to hear this music down the road as it's like picking up. You know what I mean? Like this is my first time building with you, but at the same time, like yo, bro, I'm going to hear this song again like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you out there in Toronto holding it down. I know some folks out there, my man. DJ Fever and Carla Buddha, like, look, we know some folks out that way, a couple other people that we work with. Man, like, look, if you're doing out there, especially like coming out of Brooklyn, I know some folks out there as well, like Staten Island, in the Bronx, Philadelphia, Boston, like, and these are like shooting names up there. Like, I'm just saying, like, for the cities when it comes to that, because when it comes to the music and the style of music right now that's coming out there, how do you feel about, the music from compare what you're doing with this song right here with Loose Woke, also with, compare what's going out there in the major sound right now?
Well, if I were to put Loose Woke out there against what's out there right now, is that what you're asking me? Please don't ask me that.
Yeah, like how do you find yourself like with the music? Yeah. Like how you like how do you get like? Cause I'm listening to the lyrics, the bars are definitely dope. You know what I'm saying? What you're saying. But where you find where it fits at?
I think it fits at a point where people are gonna say, "Wait a minute, who is this dude, and where was he all this time? Like, what the hell?" You feel me? That's what I feel like the reaction would be. If you were to take this right now and put it on the biggest radio station in the world in rotation right now, that's what I think the reaction would be. Oh, I probably know. You feel me? So I'm right there with the best of the best of the best of the best, and I am one of the best. You feel me? So that's what this would do.
I mean, you also do some things out there, with DJ K Slay. Big up to Slay out there doing this thing out there. Big up. I'm still Harlem World. Like what was the experience like working with K Slay up there in New York?
Well, Slay is my, you know what I'm saying? That's the homie, man. You feel me? If you listening, shout out. You know what I mean? But I got a bar on one of my songs where I said, I don't need help from the Drama King, Slay and myself. You feel me? It's good.
Oh, wow. Man, I like that bar. Yeah. I like that line.
I did say that in one of the songs because I'm like, you know what? Because I look, it's like a mentor. I call him up, yo, Slay, man, I'm thinking about doing this and then that and that. It's like, man, it's not like you don't need that, and the third. You can just do that yourself. You feel me? So he's kind of really big on, like, say you go to him, I don't want to put the business out there, but say you go to him and say to him, say, for example, yo, Slay, man, I'm thinking about hiring ABC to do, you know what I'm saying, this and that.
Right.
He said, all right, so what you got going? And then I told him what I got going. He said, wait a minute, it sounds like you're already doing that for yourself. You feel me?
Yeah, that's the kind of brother he is. Yeah, definitely, yo. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying he's anti.
If you go,
Yeah, he's not anti-industry because he is industry, but he's just, he be telling you, all right, so how about, you know what, do that, call me back and let me know, what the reaction was. And sometimes he'll give you his time, like, I'm giving, I got a whole half an hour, I'm in traffic right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's not no rush conversation. So, yeah, that's Slay, man. Shout out to K Slay, man.
Word up, man. Also, you're big out there, Royce the 5'9" out there, man. Crooked Eye as well, man. Like, look, like you work with a lot of artists out there who still got that that craft, that flavor, that flow. You know what I mean? Like putting out some real energy out there for people like to pick it up. Like, hey, look, this is what you want to hear when it's like going hard, or like we turn the radio on, and get some of that right there because with like, are you ready for something that's like all the way in? Now you got this EP now. It just dropped right on August 12th. Tell us a little bit about that right there.
Yeah. August 12th is when it dropped, and I put Loose Woke on it. Loose Woke was a free song that I just gave away on SoundCloud and just put it on YouTube because I'm like, nah, this got to come out on Juneteenth. I got to put this out on June 19th, and I got to keep people motivated doing what they're doing. They need something that they could rock out to while they're doing this stuff that they're out there doing because I never seen it like this before. And I asked my dad, he's in Florida, he said he never seen like this before. I listened to Obama talking, and he said he never, what I'm saying? Like globally, we got the whole world, one cause, fist up, the whole world at the same time. I mean, you got to say it's definitely because of the pandemic also. People got nothing else to do but to pay attention and really look at 8 minutes and 46 seconds to look at that. That got to bother you. Doesn't matter where you're from. So that had the whole world going. I'm like, nah, I'm putting this out on Juneteenth. You feel me? Because, man, like like I said, police brutality, all that stuff been going on for years. We've been talking about it for years. So this was already like a poem that was in my head. So, some of the bars, right? But it was in the form of dub poetry. So the beat comes now, and then all of this stuff is happening. Then you know what I'm saying? And then just whipped it together and said, nah, this is energy that's coming from what's happening. I gotta give it back.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's not about, I'm trying to make a hit record or none of that. Nah, I'm like, nah, that would be unfair and selfish for me not to give this back to the people. Right. And push it too, not just put it out there and say, well, you know what? This ain't a song about money and cars, so I'm not really gonna push it. You feel me? I'll just let the real hardcore hip-hop fans later on, when they get used to my song about cars, come back and listen to it. Yeah. Nah, I'm pushing it. I'm putting money behind it, everything. I'm pushing it. You feel me? It's a single.
Hear that. Yeah. They need this in their life right there. No doubt about it. Loose Woke right there. My man, Zawles, man. Do remember www.zawles.com, ZAWLES.com, also on Instagram.com/Zawles, and also on the book, Facebook.com/Zawles Music, Twitter.com, Zawles all the way up, and YouTube. I come to some as well. Now, this track right there is also on all the major downloads on iTunes, Apple Music, all those things, Spotify. It's also on the website, so you can go to your website. And what's on that website, what your fans and your new listeners can actually pick up on that.
I mean, on the website, I try to make sure that the designer personalizes it so that you could just kind of enter into my world for, you know what I mean? 5-10 minutes, however long it is, and then you see the catalog, the music catalog, the journey. You feel me? You'll see a little bit of the story right there just on the website. I put some gear up there also. You feel me? So if you want to grab a hoodie, the hoodie is dope. G-Flow Symphony hoodie. You know what I mean? Customized. But, from the same people that do the jerseys for the Raptors is who's going to make that.
Wow.
You feel me? So it's not going to be no Fugazi type. You know what I mean? Cheap stuff.
I see the hoodie too, man. With the picture with you and is it all pictures of you and or it's different folks or whatever? Like, how's that picture working? Like, I'm trying to figure this out over here, man. I'm like, how many people's in this picture? But I see this, like in the hoodie, I'm like, wow. I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of things going on there. Like, it's millions of pyramids and you know what I mean? Like tell us a little bit about that cover.
All right, so I got to big up. I got to shout out Cam on art, photography for that one. You know what I mean? So it's all me. All those people that you're looking at is all me.
Yeah.
So it was a hell of a big photo shoot. It was a lot of fun doing that photo shoot. You feel me?
Yeah.
Even Loose Woke is a separate photo shoot by Joel Jose Matthew, that photographer. So that was all his vision. So we treated it like a music video because we got this whole social distancing thing that everybody's talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, listen, man, just come to the house, man. I'm in, in Midtown, and got a big backyard and a patio and everything. So we just did that photo shoot for Loose Woke in different outfits with that concept. As you can see, the concept, Huey Newton type of concept. You feel me? So that's
very dope right there. Yeah, we're gonna put that out there. We're doing that thing also on iHeart and on Spotify, on the Move Unscripted with my partner Patricia Goins out there. Like out here, we're doing in in Ohio, in Central Ohio, in Columbus. Man, we're gonna put that out there, man. Like let people see some of these covers. We're gonna have them out there on our tables coming up on the 25th. We're doing our live lounge up there in the Parkway. You know what I mean? So you guys can visit right there. And also, once you got this thing right here with this other cover, man, this right here for the Loose Woke one as well, man, with the chains, with your face interaction on that. You know what I'm saying? With the with the Zawlers featuring is it Overdig?
Overdig.
That's really like, bro. I need a shirt of this so early. Like, hold on, I gotta put it on the whole big screen on this one. I really like this right here, man. Like, who did the imaging of that?
Okay, so that's a separate photo shoot by Joel Jose Matthew. That's his name. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he did that whole photo shoot, man. That was, I gave him the concept, and I'm like, listen, man, you're gonna have to be the director. You feel me? We got to treat this like a movie or something because I need to focus on what I'm doing, and I just want you to do what you're doing. So all the chains and all that, you know what I mean? Yeah. He did a great job on that one, man.
It really looks nice, man. Like I said, man, if you got some shirts coming up, like like that, some more of the some more merch. Some more merch, is coming up, and if you got a shirt like that, man, I definitely want that or something like a.
I got you, man. I definitely work on that one.
Over here with Skeembeatzradio, bro. Like we need that. Like we need exclusive when we out there. Like, look, we got this all ass joint. It's official. That kind of.
I got you, man. So you want the same exact as the single cover? You're saying, basically.
Yeah, that one right there with the chains on there, bro.
Okay, I got you,
that
man.
One right there, that Loose Woke cover with Zawlers featuring Overdig.
And I gotta let y'all know who Overdig is.
I need that on a white tee. I need that. Yeah.
Overdig is in Long Beach, California. That's my homie.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's in Long Beach, California, and he heard the track, and he's like, nah. You ain't putting this out without me on it. It's not gonna happen.
No.
I'm a writer. I write films. I'm a poet. I write poetry. I'm on this track. So I said, how you gonna find a studio? You know what I mean? Everything is shut down. And he did his magic and had it back up here. I sent it right back to Atlanta. Boom, got it mixed in. And the way the way the engineer did it, when he dropped the beat and just let Obadiah just go off and say what he was saying. You feel me? If you watch the lyrics video, there's more interesting pictures at the end for those people that don't, because we got to educate. I feel like I know it's my responsibility to educate the youth. Right, they're in school and they're learning a lot of lies about especially Black history or just history period. So when I see them like in Chicago and I see this girl where they knocked her teeth out, the cops did. And she just went back up there and said, listen, Christopher Columbus did not discover America. You feel me? Like, and she's 17. So they out there, getting their teeth knocked out and marching and doing everything. You feel me? And this is happening globally at all at the same time. They got to get something to rock out to. So I had to give them something, bro. Like, it just had to be done. You feel me? But, Obadig's like, I got to be on this, man. So, you'll see the 68 Olympics the photos and everything, you'll see that on the lyric video. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then you do your research and see what he's really talking about at the end of that song. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Man. I like, you know what? I really like to hear like a backstory about an artist's music or where it comes from. You know, compared to like, you know, what we hear is something like it doesn't have a real true backstory. You know, when it comes to a song, even if it's hip hop or pop or rock, like, you know, whatever country music, if it has a backstory that follows it through, like, you know, it has something like, you know, we can feel that, you know, it makes us like, okay, I want to come back to that song. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's a really good thing what you're doing right there, man. G Flow Symphony is the name of this is the name of the EP, right?
Yeah, that's the name of the EP. But, you know, but back to that point, man, that's what happens when you got a good host. Like, you know what I mean? Like Mr. Stout on Renegade Radio, Skeem Beats, you feel me? You get the backstory because you know how to ask the questions to get the backstory. You feel me? So shout out to you, man. Shout out to the station. Shout out to your listeners and everybody.
Yeah, man. Big up to Toronto, man. Like, I was talking about that, like my man DJ Silver, man. Like, we go way back on some things up there in Toronto, man. Being up there, man. I love it, man. Like, what's the situation going on, you know, up there in Toronto right now? Like, you know, I know we all go through the pandemic, but like, what's the scene like right now?
Well, you know, there's a nickname for this thing now. I don't know if you heard it. It's called the cancel culture.
Oh,
where everything is just canceled. Caravana, canceled. There's canceled. You feel me? I think the film festival is gonna be canceled too. Like, so it's just now, you know, people that's trying to fight it are gonna say, well, don't let them cancel you, and then they try to get innovative and creative on how they can still do some type of events without just doing it on the internet. You feel me? So
right. That's like a matrix. It's a matrix right there because everybody on this big ass screen talking like, you know, like that's what it, without no real human interaction. You know, it's like if you can speak about it, but it's like even if it's on the phone, now you're like it's video, but there's no like, you know, keep everybody separated, and then like the elite can be doing things like that, like to go out and you know the chance takers and stuff like that or whatever, but. At the same time, if you're being safe about what's going on, you can still get out there. Now, even with that being said, you have this new EP out there. Have you had a chance to even like perform or like do anything like out there, let people know that your new joint is out there for a G Flow Symphony?
Perform. I try. No, that that's a tough one right there. To be able to perform, and you got because the bars didn't get back their permit yet. You know what I'm saying? But I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna treat all these interviews like a performance. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna bring that vibe so that y'all could, you know what I'm saying? Just want to put the CD on and just listen to it.
You want to give us some bars, man. I mean, you want to give a couple of bars of your track right here, or like what's your favorite joint you want to give the people here some of your your flow?
Oh, what track should they listen to? No, they should listen to the whole thing. I'm picking
saying, like,
one.
I want to get a couple of bars. Like, look, like is it?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Like, you want to hear something? I'll feel you, man.
Yeah, how about that?
So what you got? What you got for me? You got a beat, or we just gonna acapella it up?
I mean, go give us a little freestyle. Yeah, we gonna hook this up.
All right. I'm like what you call it, fingerprints for signatures. No one could forge it. You're like a D on an A train trying to forge it, but I'm just me and no one knows me. So I'm a sole proprietorship, keeping this dollars corporate, and I just adjust to the game. The more the game changes, and I just adjust to the fame. The more I get famous, the more you get nameless. The more you try and blame us like we the reason you would. Hold on, man. Man, I messed that up.
He's about to go. He's about to go like straight body on him, like like. I felt that right there. Do remember Zawles, man, ZAWLES.com. Also on Instagram, Zawles as well. Facebook, all the way across the board. Twitter.com, YouTube. You know what I mean? Also, at the Twitter.
I'm gonna tell you why I stopped y'all. It's not because I ran out of bars. It's because I didn't get a chance to ask you if you could curse or not on this station. I don't know.
Oh yeah, tonight, man. Yeah, this is you can go all in, man. This is like a free night right here, bro. This is Skeembeatzradio.
Oh, all right, because I did one yesterday and you could not curse, so I had you feel me? I should have got that out of the way in the beginning. But yeah, man, G Flow Symphony, man. It's do I get a chance to to shout out everybody that helped on it, or you gonna ask that question later?
Put all that out there. Let them know, man. Definitely, man. Yo, Zarles, man. Look, you got this floor, man. Do what you do, man.
Oh yeah, man. Beat Chill Mix. Engineer Cam on art, Joel, Jose, Matthew, my homeboy Obadig out in Long Beach, and Dig Life Music, his whole crew. Melissa Mazza, she's on that first track. Livon Young on Expensive Taste. Shout out to Brownsville Beats. Shout out to Brooklyn, of course, France, Paris, Import Music Group. Yep. And of course, Mega City VIP for publishing, and Starlight PR for the PR for hooking this up.
Starlight. Man, look, the song is called Loose Rope, and also, bro, even before we let you go and anything like that, but you also did some things out there as well, like for a couple of things for a movie for Animal 2. Like, you've been working on that kind of thing. What's good with that? Well,
basically, I had two brothers that passed away back to back. One crashed on his bike in Kingston.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, 100 lanes, big up 100 lanes. I mean, I got a song called 100 Lanes. That's like a real bad part of Kingston. That's my family. That's where I'm from, also on my dad's side. So, and then right after that, my other brother, he's a DJ, and he got shot in Switzerland. So, yeah, it was back to back. So I made a song dedicated to them with my niece on that wrote the hook, but she was in Jamaica. I came back up here and was in acting classes, and there's a girl that had got the lawyer role on that film. They were shooting it right here in Toronto. Then she went on set playing the song because she was on the hook, because she had to do the hook because my niece couldn't get to come here. And then Ving Rhames heard it, and then she's like, man, he want to talk to you. So he's like, listen, do you got all your publishing and everything copywritten? I don't mean poor man copyright. He's like, I mean the real thing. I said, everything is done. He's like, okay, I'm going to talk to that. He said, it's a powerful song, brother. I got to get it in this film. Yeah. I'm like, okay. And next thing I know, it was in the film. You feel me? So, man. Yeah. So that song right there was the first song that I got in a major film like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, like, even with that, being said, like, are you like still like interested in doing like more things for TV and film? Like, getting some, like, are you creating your own films or coming up, or like what's in the future? For Zarles. Well, I'm trying to help my homeboy produce right now. Well, I'm not trying. I'm helping him produce Green Tea, which is a movie about smoking. And we already got some clips up on YouTube with that. In terms of me, in terms of acting and all that stuff, you see how the industry is right now. So there's no auditioning and there's nothing happening right now. So, it was just perfect time to drop this EP. I just couldn't see a better time to do this. It looks like the world is going mad, and it probably is. But everybody want to go back to normal. But I don't see nothing normal about sending your son. I don't see nothing normal about sending your son to the store to get Skittles, and you come back in a body bag and nothing come out of it. I don't see nothing normal about sleeping in your bed. You know what I'm saying? With your, as a woman with her boyfriend, and then somebody just come in and start and kill you while you're in your bed and you're an essential worker. That's not normal. I don't see nothing normal about kneeling on somebody's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. So, are we sure we want to go back to normal? You feel me? So, this gotta come. That's the thing. Like, it's gonna be up to all of us out there, man. Like, what you're bringing through, what your song and your message and everything like that. So people can actually embrace that, man. Like, are you dealing with like some, with charities or like outreach programs or anything like that? For anything like that goes to making some things like with change for the peace for throughout our world. Man, you know what? At the end of this show, if you got something for me, then pass on the names. You know what I'm saying? It's just I always do. I got them. No doubt. Yeah, because you know how the society just got us to be so skeptical about everything. We don't know who's really doing anything with you know what I'm saying? If it's just scamming and using people's photos, of kids in Africa to get money and doing that nonsense. So we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you know for sure of a,
we grassroots over here. Yeah, we're independent. We're underground. We love being on it. We've been out there on the surface with the majors, with the FMs. We've been out there with the AM stations. We've been out there in the major things with TV. I've seen things, how it works with that. And to be able to tell the people who don't know how to wait, they get themselves together. This is, me and my wifey right here, my radio wifey. Like we're working this to make everybody know, like, you can do it on your own. And you can build yourself up, and you got to put your brand out there. And what you do out there in Toronto, coming out of Brooklyn, big up to Brooklyn, so to all of New York, big up to the world. I mean, for this matter, because what we're doing right here is all around the world, and we want people like what you're doing, what you're saying, and your message is going to be out there to be displayed, and people are going to actually, get a chance to hear, what Zawless is doing, man. So, I definitely salute you. For you and your team out there, what you guys are doing out there, man. The G Flow Symphony, come get some of that right there. All right, Skeembeatzradio Radio Music Review. All right, Loose Wolf, man. Hey, look, it's out there everywhere, right?
Oh, it's out there everywhere, man. You want me to bring it in, or?
Oh yeah. We're gonna rock that. We're gonna rock that track. You know what I mean? We're gonna get that going, and you want to open it up, then we're gonna play it out.
All right. Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Zawless, and I got that zest all with it, lay it easy sound live here on Renegade Radio with Skeem Beats, Mr. Stout. That's right.
Yeah. A.K.A. Double G. Wise dumb. Expressing my lack of understanding of a certain people. Would rather be the bottom of the pole, not knowing you're lethal. You'd rather snag a hottie, pop a molly, be John Gotti. Then you're gonna plead and cry when the time comes to bag your body. They say the truth hurts, but you can go and ask the singer. But nobody's gonna trip when only your ignorance lingers. I would take joy in putting my children inside of a cave and only teach them. Thus saith the Lord, so I know they'd be saved. And on their foreheads it would be his name engraved. My definition is most deaf Talib Kweli. Plus my technique is so high you cats is blind and cannot see. I'm an old school dude, my body moves, you ruined it, I'm fluidness. Can't follow me cause I'm a Red Sea, you fools, cause y'all stupid. I'm Nike boy, I just do it, you're new to it, my moves congruent. In the matrix, I am trapped, but I'll leave, I'll subdue it. In the power of his might, walk upright, tuck my chin. These cats are rollerblading on ice and the ice is crazy thin. What to do next, they don't know, so with death they flirt. Now I flips on the TV and see my brothers wearing skirts. These new ideas, I don't like them. It's just the truth. No, they lied to me wrong. I'm a side. Are they smart? No, they wise dumb. Big dummy. In my Fred Sanford voice, the G stands for going horse. Your thoughts are being coerced. I want to change that profile. Your lifestyle is hella foul. You brothers out here walking the mile. On your way to Mickey D's to get it supersized, but not knowing what you're getting really is tranquilized. Shall I digress and give way to my flesh? My mind is telling me no. But my body is telling me yeah. Remaining consistent. Look off from the distance. Life gone in an instance, and what a resemblance. I'm strong to the finish because of repentance. My adversaries are left in shock at my form of hip-hop. I'm the legislator, a different type of cap pilling, splitting the wig, my nature. Our lives are but a vapor, from sundown all the way to sunup. The boys in blue will gun me down if I'm laying on the ground or with my hands up. And if you're still stuck in the mustard, then please catch up. All I'm saying is it's a setup, there's no more time to rest up. New ideas, I don't like it's them. Just the truth. No, they lied to me wrong. I'm a size Are they smart? No, they wise dumb. New ideas, I don't like it's them. Just the truth. No, they lied to me wrong. I'm a size Are they smart? No, they wise dumb. New ideas, I don't like it's them. Just the truth. No, they lied to me wrong. I'm a size Are they smart? No, they wise dumb. New ideas, I don't like it's just the truth. No, they lied to me wrong. I'm a size Are they smart? No, they wise dumb.
Gods and goddesses, what it is, what it ain't. This is the lyrical rock star Christiani, and right now you tuned in to Skeembeatzradio with my boy, Mr. Stout himself, the mad motherfucking scientist. Always holding it down, always showing that love. Right now, he's currently playing my single, Calculated Purpose, Here I Am, and Uncaged, off of my debut project, Uncaged, and always showing love, and I'm always supporting as well. Y'all make sure y'all follow me at Lyrical Rockstar, New Wave of Music. Let's get it.
You just sing for me, baby. Yeah. Why don't you just sing for me, baby?
Check. You ain't never had a nigga do that it's like this. Yeah, get it wet like this. Got you calling out my name when I do my thing. This shit'll never be the same after this. Candle wax for your body, handcuffs for your wrists. Yeah, on some 50 Shade-ish. I'm everything that I claim. Tear that piece out the frame. Now you got nicknames for the ish. When I try to fall back, she tell me that it's mine. Freaky little shit when she sipping on that wine. Told her sit it on my face like a chair that reclines. I focus like Braun when it's game time. No joke, deep throat. Yeah, she like the gag on it. She got me tricking, yeah, I dropped the bag on it. No rush, I told her take her time on it. Be so through the beatbox, I just wanna rhyme on it.
Yeah. Sing like, you know you can depend on me, girl. You know I do my thing like. Don't make a bitch OD, I'ma make that bitch sing like. Deep strokes make you hit the my notes when I make that bitch sing like. I'ma make that bitch sing like.
Yeah, you ain't never had a nigga do that bitch like this. Yeah, this a mind-blowing issue. Couple sips of that yak, ain't no going back. Now she on some real porn star-ish. Little light-skinned joint, love when I call her Pinky. Yeah, that's my little Pinky. See, we homies to the end. Always bring a friend, yeah. Pinky like to play real kinky. She love me so like me, Nick fan. Got a thing for fly kicks like me. Got a man, 2 kids, everything she want and need. Can have any man she want, but she got stuff off me, see. I'm a special kind of no community, bitch. I ain't just any. Listen, I'ma take my time on it. Make the beat so beatbox. I just wanna rhyme on it.
Make the sing like. You know you can depend on me, girl. You know I do my thing like. Don't make a bitch OD. I'ma make that bitch sing like. Deep strokes make you hit the my notes when I make that bitch sing like. I'ma make that bitch sing like. Yeah. Why don't you just sing for me, baby? 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 Why?
Huh? Wait, hey, where you going?
DJ Skeem.
Going to diversity world.
Huh? What's that?
Come on. If they said they can do it too, this ain't a prime. Imagine my wealth when I'm up in my prime. I go auto like Optimus Prime. Take it full throttle. Enjoy this ride. It's the new king of the block. Watch me do my shit. Who this? He be rockin'. Got me moving shit. Alfred, keep it knockin'. But you know this ain't plugged in like a socket. I be moving bricks. Can't control it. Girl, come in on this. She be joking all up on my. Proceed with precaution. You can trip on this. Know me, bitch, I'm all in. Can't wait to this.
You hear that? Them is trumpets right there. That mean it's about to go down. Matter of fact, it's about to go up. As you listening, as you paying attention. They call him hoping he about to give you a christening.
Pistol in my hand and my grip never slips. Finger on the trigger finger got the itch. Have you in my sights, 100 bands I don't miss. I'm the Godfather facts, and this greeting is my kiss. You brag, you call me napping. You thought I really quit. About to be a hard pill to swallow, but don't can spit a spoonful of sugar. Mary Poppins ain't helping shoot. You're my little pony now. Time for you to bite this bit. Whoa, little guy. Where the you think you're going? Decisions made. Plan is set. The ball's already rolling in motion. This living water style rap. I know you dig it. Call me the ocean. A tidal wave of epic proportions. Destined for fame, glory, and fortune. Oh my God, he didn't say it. Is he really saying that we prayed this? Yeah, I'm saying you all were praying, and rap's my way of communicating. No, I want you to listen. I want you to focus. Do it your mind like this hocus pocus. Thinking I'm a plague like a swarm of locusts. Infecting your youth because I'm also gorgeous. Don't ignore that you can't deny. This dropped at 95, you buy it. If it's a new street drug, you try it. If I was JT's river, you cry. Believe me when I say something, don't think me biased. Like eagles to sheep, my foes to flies. Raise new bars, my standards are highest. My fame for the press, I dare you to try. So come at me with any felony. I'll smile like chrome and love my enemy. But don't take friendly from a consenting. Cause I'm locked and loaded my rock and sling. And just like David defeated Goliath, my path is blessed. I'll always traffic and calm the seas, make lands with lion. For kings and needs employed by design. What the you think this really is? A fucking test? Run your raging war with the soldier kid. You brought a cap gun. You thought it was all just fun. That's over and done. My time has come. We're looking for you, so let you say Forrest better run. I breathe like a good one.
You think they're ready for that?
You already know I've poisoned your mind.
You think they're ready for that? Are you sure they're ready for this?
It's better with time. Are you ready? Stones rolled away and the grave is empty. I'm here to do the will of the one who sent me. The deal that was made put my family in Bentleys. You can bet your bottom dollar I'ma do this relentlessly. Not gonna tire because I don't have a limit. My mother begs, sorry mom, but your son's an exhibit. I'm about my father's work and I'm fully committed. If the glove fits, let me tell you it's fitted. No longer timid but livid. I reach my limit for living. It's time to pivot my visit and give a clinic to critics. From the Atlantic to Pacific, I'm prolific, efficient, educated and honorific. Now becoming explicit. Full-time job and so rapping won't catch me sleeping or napping. I'll continue to do this till say time has come grab me. Judas Kiss made it final. Now my story is viral. I hope you're all up here because I've made my arrival. Read your Bible, it's final. My lineage is straight tribal. Protected brain like a spinal. I am not a falsetto. So I caution all rivals. Resisting is trifle. And if you keep up this fight, then I'll let you meet Michael. Sights locked on my rifle, aimed at all my disciples. Time to make our reprisal, even if it's suicidal. It ensures our survival, and that is what is really needed. 5,000 hungry souls, 5,000 stacks can feed it.
I love Chris Creed.
We not doing all of that playing, nigga. One smoke, then say it, nigga. Man, I'm done with that saving hope. Can't pay to talk, you corny, nigga. Mine off of that jail cell. Big ice all on me, nigga. Glock tucked in that handbag. Red flag still on me, nigga. Chick bad, she bougie. I'm 10 toes, can't move me, nigga. 1 band for that verse. Give me 10 bands for that movie, nigga. Drink up, I'm groovy, nigga. High down, straight to it, nigga. Racked out, we racked out. My kids good, girl, Gucci, nigga. Got law done came up. I ball, I don't say much. I shine cause I save up. I grind and I lay up like 5 shots of that dude say. Get back down when I wake up. Got a rack off in my pocket. We strapped down, so don't play, bruh. No bandana, still sinning. It's cop killers in that semi. 9 tucked in that Louis bag. Spend 500 on Henny. Niggas popping that shit. I swear to God I don't get it. I catch you peeping out of that corner store, and I swear to God it is litty, my nigga. It's litty.
Damn. It's litty. I said it's litty. Yeah. It's litty. Like a motherfucking said it's litty. Damn. It's litty. It's litty. Yeah. It's litty. It's litty. It's litty. Catch me in your nearest city. Don't think cause I'm smart and pretty a bitch gon' catch me slipping. I'm quiet but told that work cause of the problems in my city. Keep it real, I'm way too hot. Ain't no bitch with me, fucking with me. Your baby daddy on my titty. You must be mad I'm in his bag, I'm high sedity. You just trash, I'm his new brag. He want this kitty love. Sweet pinkin', yeah he sinking, I don't even budge. And shorty think I want her man, I don't believe in cuz. Back said he can't get enough. Told me shorty want the deep, but she can't keep him up. G'd up, heat it up, beat it up. Said he wanna go slow, I'ma speed it up. Said he wanna sip slow, I'ma pull it up. Fendi tucking, me cause I'm lit as fuck, it's litty. It's litty. I said it's litty. Yeah. It's litty. Like a motherfucking chick said it's litty. Damn, it's litty. Yeah. It's litty. It's litty.
It's litty, bitch, I'm racked out, no Fendi, man, that shotgun for them niggas tryna end me, see them sinners, they with me, they bad boys, no Diddy, that trap jumping them racks, coming in, we all hitters, King Griffey, see that, bankroll when I say so, money move when I walk, and my game tight, no cap, these bitches get wet as hell when I talk, had an Asian bitch, taking it, Peach was a favorite, taking it, bending it, breaking it, Fats had them lacing it, Rue had them ganging it, Leaky told me get on in, don't never play with it. Tiny doing 30, Quan got 9 years in the banging shit. In the Cajun shit. I'm just out here flaming shit. Trying to put us on and I'm gon' do it. Just wait patiently. A youngin' from the hood that's putting on is what they hate to see. I came from the gutter. Ain't too many niggas play with me. I went through the mud. I was alone, but now these see is litty.
I love Chris Rich.
Gods and goddesses.
You can shoot me, you can loot me, you can take me, you may shake me, but you will never break me. You can hate me, you mistake me for a fool. If you think that you can take me, you can grab me, you can stab me, but I will never die. You can punch me, you can shove me, call me ugly, take the ground from under me, you still be under me. Beat me, eat me like a Captain Crunch. Shit, you think you were a serial killer, but Tiller will pillage a village. I give you more of a fight than a thriller in Manila. You will never defeat me, cause long after I'm gone, you will hear my songs, and through them I will live on. Yep, believe me, I will never die. Then I will never die, and I will never, ever die. Let me come at you for more, you cannot kill immortals. I've been a general in my heart, you just a corporal with no discipline or morals. Wanna put me in the dirt, turn me to fertilizer for the earth while we scared. We are destined to die since birth, so while I'm here, might as well go berserk. You can call me Julie, just like demons, and still make it do impossible odds like a seaman, swimming and sailing all through the egg alive. Speaking alive, it's full of backstabbing players that'll rip your flesh like a pack of alligators and cry tears made from your nutrients and minerals at your funerals. They like our enemies, it's energy, trying to drain me of my energy, trying to get rid of me. Fuck is you telling me? I'm a soldier, warrior, contra. Pray you can stand this recipe, the remedy. I don't even have to use words for y'all to feel me. That's telepathy through a melody. Let the music take you on a cruise, something like Penelope. As long as my music is heard, I will not be scared of you who wants to get rid of me. The fear of death that dwells on men when death is dead. There's no dying dead. In the end, the fear of death that dwells on men when death is dead. There's no dying dead. You can loot me, you can take me, you may shake me, but you will never break me. You can hate me, you mistake me for a fool. If you think that you can take me, you can grab me, you can stab me, but I will never die. You can punch me, you can shove me, call me ugly, take the ground from under me, you still be under me. Beat me, eat me like a Captain Crunch. Did you think you were a serial killer? What Tiller would pillage a village? I give you more of a fight than a thriller in Manila. You will never defeat me, cause long after I'm gone, you will hear my song, and through them I will live on. Yeah, believe me, I will never die. Then I will never die, and I will never, ever die.
Thanks to Kenneth Stouts, DJ, radio personality, music producer, lyricist, oh my God, marketing and management consultant, I am able to tell you about what I'm doing. This is April Disco Goddess, producer of One Love, One House TV. I promote all types of talent. I'm airing on all streaming devices, Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, Xbox, through XOD Network. Hey, XOD, Experience on Demand. The station I'm on is AEMG TV. So when you go to download the XOD app, go to AEMG TV and you will see all the television shows I produce. You can get acting lessons through video. I'm an acting coach. Check us out. Audition. Don't let time waste. Go to my website, www.oneloveonehousetv.com with the number 1, One Love, One House TV. Thanks, Kenneth Stout.
Look at all this money. Damn, you chicks is bummy. I get paper. Now you chicks is haters. All these diamonds. Now you chicks is crying. These dudes don't want you, cause none of you chicks is wifey. Just made by 50,000. Just spent it on a Benz. This nookie get juicy every time he jump in. I'm into making money. I ain't into making friends. But damn, I'm gonna make some money long as that thing makes sense. Look at all this money, I'm about to flex. Big gold diamonds, rolling on my wrist. All these chicks frontin', they ain't getting checks. Fashion dudes money, now get that thing back. Big Louis bag, big Gucci bag, Prada on the hill, and I ain't signed a deal. Diamond 305, I'm that chick. It's like I hit a lick, feel like money making Mitch. I love getting money, money make me wet. I splash on your boy every time he cut a check. Cause that money make me wet, yeah, that money make me wet. Say that money make me wet, yeah, that money make me wet. Yeah, I love getting money, money make me wet. I splash on your boy every time he cut a check. Cause that money make me wet, that money make me wet. That money make me wet, yeah, that money make me wet. Look at all these dollars falling from the sky, dripping like a dream, every dollar of it's mine. Pull up with my girls, we don't never wait in line. Go right to the front, they gon' push you to the side. VIP man every night, then we on that early flight. I just made 100 bands, you ever seen 100 grand? Shopping's free in Paris, friends, then we back to LAX. Hop up off that PJ, where I need a changing pan. Big Louis bag, big Gucci bag, Prada on the hill, and I ain't signed a deal. Got me 305, I'm that chick. It's like I hit a lick, feel like money making mix. I love getting money, money make me wet. I splash on your boy every time he cut a check. Cause that money make me wet, yeah, that money make me wet. Say that money make me wet, yeah, that money make me wet. Yeah, I love getting money, money make me wet. I splash on your boy every time he cut a check. Cause that money make me wet, that money make me wet. That money make me wet, yeah, that money make me wet.
DJ Scheme makes me cream. She-Rag got me.
Hey, yo, Hit Boy, man, I need to roll up some of that Fonto you got, man. I be seeing you smoking. Yeah, how that IE weather? Tilted brim like Goldie talking. Prior listener, my prior women had no remorse. When they tried to end them, no discourse, no discussion. I'm all alone. And all the people with the big hats on went home. So what you gonna do now, Goldie? Your bottom left you. It's up to me and you, Goldie. Through introspection, you ain't Goldie, you Nas. And my heart ain't cold as it was. And I go through multiple love triangles over and over enough. I talk to my boxing trainer. He's my logic explainer. Conversations through our combinations. He told me stick and move. And different rules apply to different women. Some women's into licking women. Some women's independent. Some women want brothers who educated. Some women want business leather seats that are perforated. Some do malevolent snake shit. Yeah, you can miss me with that fake shit.
Dialogue superb, flies cars on the curb. Word, when I evolved, the higher guard emerged, reserved, more subtle. Come from the stress and the struggle. Young then, obsessed in the bubble about it. Took advantage if a woman allowed it. One of the foulest, some would say I was childish, money driven. Mischievous, I perceived it as living. Gifts and ribbons, any kisses on the lips were forbidden. I was on it. She curried and shorty was cornered. No worries for the naughty, it was high performance, or was it really? The games that I was playing was silly. Similar to them days when I was packing that millie, it could've killed me. Caution never crossing my mind, she calling crime. Me, I'm more concerned why she ain't falling in line, was bugging. Grew a lot since they said I was stubborn. Guess it's real, even players need loving. When you enamored by female companions, there's no standards. What you hit and it switch the dynamics, that's the damage. Reflecting no first impressions. What she expecting? Why when men don't follow directions? It's deception.
I was intrigued by fine women. I realized some were drop dead gorgeous, living a lie. Oblivious to beauty inside truly defines. Will you walk with me or are you there for the ride? For better or worse, every blessing and curse. Understand exotic sands come after the dirt. I was dealing since adolescent, thinking my girl was my possession. I stand corrected. It takes understanding and affection. Time is money, I need growth for my investment. I don't like attention unless it's a woman with majestic grace like an empress in essence. Let's just chill, catch vibes in the grill, celebrating. Many of us never made it. Whatever brings you down won't elevate you. Like a real one beside you is very gracious.
None of top 5, nigga dead or alive. Nigga or bitch, firm mafiosa shit. Ayo Esco, name a bitch fucking with me. Did a bullet, came home, Brooklyn gave me the key. No cap though, facts though, nigga that's really rap though. Like really though, my nigga she really back though. Like really though, my nigga she really rap though. In my low ski, low shit nigga. Got my woo skis low kid nigga. Calm digger, song loafers on my posters. Firm La Familia. First lady nigga Bonnie for real. Pussy power like Tasha, push Tommy to kill. Black Sheba, Philip Klein on the sneaker. Low in the 2-seater, bitch I spit ether. I'm saying my salams, what up? Got my 3 guards with me, so ladies keep it a buck. La Familia.
Life. Everything comes back around. Full circle. Yeah. What up, hit boy? One of my favorites. Yeah. You know what the fuck this is? King shit, firm is. Master this, no alternative. Classic shit, that's affirmative. Got me out here on my first degree murder shit. Stretch marks from this art gave birth to this. And I stand by every word of this. Malcolm X with a check, closed curtains, bitch. Yeah.
They say one bad apple spoils the bunch. Well, what about 300? Rotten to the core. Now you're right. This is a war. It's a war to save 2,700 others, most of whom are racists, killing our people every day. Now, if you want to help us, fine. Give our children some pride. Let them get their priorities straight. I saw the news. I saw the lightning flash. I heard the thunder roll. I felt breakers crashing, swamping my soul. I fell down on my knees and I cried, "My God, have you forsaken me?" And the Lord said, you're no damn good. No, I mean this more than you realize. You're no earthly good at all unless you take this opportunity and do whatever you have to. And he didn't say be polite. Do whatever you have to transform this community into a special place where the hearts and souls and minds of the young can rise, where they can grow tall and blossom out from under the shadows of the past, where the minds of the young are set free.
jogging in the park, things gone sideways. Candy from the store, things gone sideways. Being an entrepreneur, it's time to make a change. Say Black Lives Matter, things gone sideways. Jogging in the park, things gone sideways. Candy from the store, things gone sideways. Being an entrepreneur, it's time to make a change. Blow, they kill us dead in the street. They tried to hold us down, but we rose from defeat. The black nation, been through the dark. How they treat us and they beat us, man, they're breaking hearts. Yeah, brothers dying, mothers crying, it's on and on. George Floyd, Eric Garner and Trayvon. Police are guilty, but they're treated innocent. Let's raise an army, let's get a little militant. Yeah, it's time to fight back. Do not get sidetracked. You gotta know who you are, stay focused. Do your research, education. They try to conquer, we survive, that's dedication. That's real. You're a king, you're a queen with black skin. Say it with your chest, tell me who's asking. Let them know you're speaking the truth. It don't matter what they say, it don't matter what they do. Black lives matter, things gone sideways. Jogging in the park, things gone sideways. Candy from the store, things gone sideways. Being an entrepreneur, it's time to make a change. Say Black Lives Matter, things gone sideways. Jogging in the park, things gone sideways. Candy from the store, things gone sideways. Being an entrepreneur, it's time to make a change. Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. It's time to make a change. Said Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. I said it's time to make a change. Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. It's time to rearrange. Said Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. It's time to make a change. Black Lives Matter, things gone sideways. Jogging in the park, things gone sideways. Candy from the store, things gone sideways. Being an entrepreneur, it's time to make a change. Say Black Lives Matter, things gone sideways. Jogging in the park, things gone sideways. Candy from the store, things gone sideways. Being an entrepreneur, it's time to make a change. They don't know what we've been through. They don't know what it takes to walk an inch in our shoes. But keep hope, keep that faith too. Think about what you think, don't forget to pray and be careful what you say. There's life and death in the power of the mouth. You can have what you desire. What's your why and how? What are you about? What mark will you leave when your time runs out? Yeah, more power to my people. Black or white, rich or poor, we're all equal. I'm so done with division and the segregation. I'm getting on a love train. See you at the station, just like the OJs. Sometimes we need to put the phone down and communicate like the old days. Cut the racism and the bad ways. Hold your head high, cause it's a new day. Black Lives Matter, things gone sideways. Jogging in the park, things gone sideways. Candy from the store, things gone sideways. Being an entrepreneur, it's time to make a change. Say Black Lives Matter, things gone sideways. Jogging in the park, things gone sideways. Candy from the store, things gone sideways. Being an entrepreneur, it's time to make a change. Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. It's time to make a change.
Big city dreaming, working, staying positive, sacrificing for it all. This is what I get. Climbing to the top, they don't wanna see me win. Can't stop now. This my life. Big city dreaming, working, staying positive, sacrificing for it all. This is what I get. Climbing to the top, but they don't wanna see me win. I can't stop now. I'ma live my life.
The haters watching, they ain't never gonna stop. Believe we gonna make it to the top. Gotta put that grind and put that work in. Whatever you want, it sure just put that work in. Sometimes the journey gets rough. It's all worth it, no matter how tough. Keep moving forward, there's so much more of you inside. Your destiny is just waiting on the other side.
Big city dreaming, working, staying positive, sacrificing for it all. This is what I get. Climbing to the top, they don't wanna see me win. Can't stop now. This my life. Big city dreaming, working, staying positive, sacrificing for it all. This is what I get. Climbing to the top, but they don't wanna see me win. I can't stop now. I'ma live my life.
I'm the boss man, little guy with big dreams. Yeah, I'm gonna climb to the top by any means. Big city dreaming, working, staying positive, sacrificing through it all. This is what I give. Climbing to the top, they don't wanna see me when I can't stop now. I'ma live my life. Play hard or go home. This is what it is. Yeah. From these bossed up on them boys.
Big city dreaming, working, staying positive. Sacrificing for it all, this is what I get. Climbing to the top, they don't wanna see me win. Can't stop now, this my life. Big city dreaming, working, staying positive. Sacrificing for it all, this is what I get. Climbing to the top, but they don't wanna see me win. I can't stop now, I'ma live my life.
My good days outweigh the bad days, so I hustle harder like I'm in the last days. Yeah, united we stand, it's a purpose for it all. We gotta see the bigger picture, we gotta sacrifice it all. Yeah, your limitation is only your imagination, and today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Oh yeah, and it's a blessing, and I need that. I'm going to climb to the top, I guarantee that. Yeah, and let your setbacks be your comebacks. No regrets, major comeback. What's meant to be is meant to be. And keep your head up, don't give up. Just push harder and go forward. And be the best you can be. Okay. Big city dreaming, working, staying positive. Okay. Sacrificing through it all, this is what I give. Yeah. Climbing to the top, they don't wanna see me win. I can't stop now, I'ma live my life.
Big city dreaming, working, staying positive. Sacrificing for it all, this is what I get. Climbing to the top, they don't wanna see me win. Can't stop now, this my life.
I got to take them off of here. That's right. I got to take them off of here. There's only one, and that's me. You understand? For all that fighting, you understand? The sucker think he good. The sucker think he can whoop me. And I know he can't whoop me. Hey, boy, the nigga whole style is chump. You understand? Let me get mine first. Then after I get mine, you can do what you want to do.
Wow. What it do, everybody? Oh, man, happy Saturday, man. Mr. Scout right here on the Skeembeatzradio music review. Yeah, man. In the building. I hope y'all like those verses, man. I really like that music we're playing out there, man. Like there's a lot of artists that we running like new music for. And tonight and then like throughout the weeks that's coming up, it's like, a lot of brand new tracks. You know what I mean? And just like actually giving you something that, like you haven't heard before, really, man. Like big up to Nas for that new album too, man. It's like that's King Disease is just like crazy right now, for me, personally. But there's a lot of good songs on there, man. Like Zales, my man Zales out there from Toronto. You know what I mean? Ricky Passard, man. We got him, man. I actually got a young lady that's coming up to an interview with Alexia. She coming out there from Manhattan and New York City. Some pretty cool music. It's a pop song, something different for her. We do have some other music for her. I'm trying to see if I can get that in there as well. But it was a pretty cool interview. Big up to the whole team out there too, man. Like everybody's doing for On the Move Unscripted out there. Everybody's like they're doing their thing. Check them shows out, man. Hey, I'm really not gonna get into all the stuff I know it's on your mind. I really want to get to this music. I'm not avoiding it, man. I'm like you listen to the theme of what the show is about, right? Like I'm playing that whole thing. Like, yes, we do know that Black Lives Matter. A lot of things that was going on, right, in the past, years, but right now, where we at right now, right today, in August, right? It's crazy, man. Things never seem to change, right? It's a change, but it's a changing for the worse. So, go out and vote, man. Get everybody up in there. All right, we're going to get Kamala up in there. Or Kamala, how you say her name? She going to be the president. You're going to hear it first right here. You're going to hear it first. I'm saying it. If your boy mess up, or he don't make it through, like, God willing, like, everything be going good, man. But look, I'm going to have your first black female president. I'm losing my music though. I'm trying to find out where everything's at. Let me take this off of here. Until the war is won. That's what it's about, man. It's a war going on outside, man. Y'all see it.
You know I love you different. My queen, my mother, sister.
It's on every different platform in our world right now. And we are the most watched around the world right now. You know, I just seen a lady on social media. It's like some white chick just called up, some Karen just called up the police on this guy at a game with his son. You know, he like his boy is playing the game. I think it was like soccer or football or something like that. This is like recent, maybe 24 hours ago. And you know, this Karen gonna call 50 on this man who he's just talking to his son. Like, yo, you know, he giving him like, you out there like, yo, you play harder, go harder, But then this this good Samaritan was actually like, look, she called the police and she tried to tell the police the whole situation. And so they called the police. All right, but this lady was right there was like, hey, like this is not what had happened. And the guy was leaving. So she was purposely trying to get this dude in some shit because he was black. That shit's got to stop, people, right now. You feel me? We really got to get over this right here, man. Like, come on. And another thing, I think that if you're going to try to defund the police, at least you got to put more black police or more people of color on there who actually, patrol those cities, those towns, those boroughs, or, wherever you live, man. Because you can't do it like this. I can remember when, like, back in the day, it used to be like, if you had to do what the city you lived in, that's the one you police. But now we got people that's like, moving in from other states or other towns, and then now they put them in position, so they got to change that, man. If you're not from that city or state, you shouldn't be a policeman. I'm just going to put that out there. Check it out, though. This is real talk. Come get some. Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm not going to get too much into that whole thing right now on the political side or anything like that. I really want to talk about this music, man. What's going on. We are definitely looking for new material, new artists going to send us some music, R&B, whatever you're doing, hip-hop, pop, rock, country, soul. Give it to us, man. Send us something, man. You all right? We're going to do this out here in the Midwest. Big up to the Midwest. Out here in Columbus, Ohio. You know? We're going to bring it back, man. Because this is diverse. Diversity is what we need to get back to. You know what I mean? You sipping some rum punch, right? But you're also eating some Chinese food or something, some French food or something. We're gonna discuss those kind of things now. Change everything up, man. I'm gonna get back into this music though, because right now I don't want to talk too much about nothing. I just want to really get into this music. I'm very joined by Nella G, a girl from Philly. You guys might have heard this one, man. Look out for the track right here. Girl from Philly, my man, Nella G. Come get some, got some more.
I just really love the way you dressing. Girl from Philly, are you feeling me? Girl from Philly, would you kill for me? Riding around on the south side, magic guns when she caught my eye. She a real work of art, yeah. I don't know what to start, yeah. All I know is she a bad one. Wonder if I'm a flavor. Told me that she like to work out. Baby, you could be my trainer. Just come around, we can do it. Won't make excuses. Slide me your number, I use it. Don't gotta make it exclusive. Let's you into it. Say that you down and I'll prove it. Which type of is your favorite? Whichever it is, just say it. I don't even know what your name is, but the only thing on my brain is this. Girl from Philly, are you feeling me? Girl from Philly, would you kill for me? Girl from Philly, are you feeling me? Girl from Philly, would you kill for me? I don't give a about your exes. I just really love the way you dressing. Girl from Philly, are you feeling me? pull up when I need it. Smart, they can see that, we let her see it. Know how to get wild, an innocent smile. She hot, never mild. Ghetto and bougie, you can tell I'm pursuing. I love how she moving. Classes and birth, cause she know her worth. Homegirl really is a fashionista. Know what she want, might be hard to reach. Just work for games that nice to meet you. Seem picky, but it ain't hard to please her. Them type of girls are my favorite. I ain't ashamed to say it. I don't even know what your name is, but the only thing on my brain is girl from Philly, are you feeling me? Girl from Philly, would you kill for me? Girl from Philly, are you feeling me? Girl from Philly, would you kill for me? I don't give a about your exes. I just really love the way you dressing. Girl from Philly, are you feeling me? Girl from Philly, would you kill for me?
Thanks to Kenneth Stouts, DJ, radio personality, music producer, lyricist, oh my God, marketing and management consultant, I am able to tell you about what I'm doing. This is April Disco Goddess, producer of One Love, One House TV. I promote all types of talent. I'm airing on all streaming devices, Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, Xbox, through XOD Network. Hey, XOD, Experience on Demand. The station I'm on is AEMG TV. So when you go to download the XOD app, go to AEMG TV and you will see all the television shows I produce. You can get acting lessons through video. I'm an acting coach. Check us out. Audition. Don't let time waste. Go to my website, www.oneloveonehousetv.com with the number 1, One Love, One House TV. Thanks, Kenneth Stout.
Is it awesome, right? Is it awesome, right? Tattooed arms, flip the radio, we go. Is it awesome, right? Is it awesome, right? Drive down Route 5, singing Garland on my mind, mind. Short skirts, long nights, water bottles filled with wine, wine. Child just lasted in soups, I running out of time, time. Ain't got no love in the summer, it's just you and
They say one bad apple spoils the bunch. Well, what about 300? Rotten to the core. Now you're right. This is a war. It's a war to save 2,700 others, most of whom are racists, killing our people every day. Now, if you want to help us, fine. Give our children some pride. Let them get their priorities straight. I saw the news. I saw the lightning flash. I heard the thunder roll. I felt breakers crashing, swamping my soul. I fell down on my knees and I cried, "My God, have you forsaken me?" And the Lord said, You know damn good. No, I mean this more than you realize. You're no earthly good at all unless you take this opportunity and do whatever you have to. And he didn't say be polite. Do whatever you have to transform this community into a special place where the hearts and souls and minds of the young can rise, where they can grow tall and blossom out from under the shadows of the past, where the minds of the young are set free.
Big city dreaming, working, staying positive, sacrificing for it all. This is what I get. Climbing to the top, they don't wanna see me win. Can't stop now. This my life. Big city dreaming, working, staying positive, sacrificing for it all. This is what I get. Climbing to the top, but they don't wanna see me win. I can't stop now. I'ma live my life.
The haters watching, they ain't never gonna stop. Believe we gonna make it to the top. Gotta put that grind and put that work in. Whatever you want, it sure just put that work in. Sometimes the journey gets rough. It's all worth it, no matter how tough. Keep moving forward, there's so much more of you inside. Your destiny is just waiting on the other side.
Big city dreaming, working, staying positive, sacrificing for it all. This is what I get. Climbing to the top, they don't wanna see me win. Can't stop now. This my life. Big city dreaming, working, staying positive, sacrificing for it all. This is what I get. Climbing to the top, but they don't wanna see me win. I can't stop now. I'ma live my life.
I'm the boss man, little guy with big dreams. Yeah, I'm gonna climb to the top by any means. Big city dreaming, working, staying positive, sacrificing through it all. This is what I give. Climbing to the top, they don't wanna see me when I can't stop now. I'ma live my life. Play hard or go home. This is what it is. Yeah, from D-town to New York. This is what it is. Yeah, I'm bossed up. I never boss down. 7 years old with a big chain and a crown, fresh fade, and I say 10 toes down. Yeah, I'm bossed up on them boys.
Big city dreaming, working, staying positive, sacrificing for it all. This is what I get. Climbing to the top, they don't wanna see me win. Can't stop now. This my life. Big city dreaming, working, staying positive, sacrificing for it all. This is what I get. Climbing to the top, but they don't wanna see me win. I can't stop now. I'ma live my life.
My good days outweigh the bad days, so I hustle harder like I'm in the last days. Yeah, united we stand, it's a purpose for it all. We gotta see the bigger picture, we gotta sacrifice it all. Yeah, your limitation is only your imagination, and today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Oh yeah, and it's a blessing, and I need that. I'm going to climb to the top, I guarantee that. Yeah, and let your setbacks be your comebacks. No regrets, major comeback. What's meant to be is meant to be. And keep your head up, don't give up. Just push harder and go forward. And be the best you can be. Okay. Big city dreaming, working, staying positive. Okay. Sacrificing through it all, this is what I give. Yeah. Climbing to the top, they don't wanna see me win. I can't stop now, I'ma live my life.
Big city dreaming, working, staying positive, sacrificing for it all. This is what I get. Climbing to the top, they don't
Gods
wanna
and
see
goddesses,
me win.
what it is, what it ain't. It's the lyrical rock star Christiani, and right now you tuned in to Skeembeatzradio with my boy, Mr. Stout himself, the mad mother American scientist. Always holding it down, always showing that love. Right now, he's currently playing my single, Calculated Purpose. Here I Am, and Uncaged, off of my debut project, Uncaged, and always showing love, and I'm always supporting as well. Y'all make sure y'all follow me at Lyrical Rockstar, New Wave of Music. Let's get it.
You don't want no smoke on no part of this. A killer that's ready to off. They carry their stress like they wireless. Let's be real, you ain't tryna die in the field. We gon' slide on them off them pills. Niggas whole blocked up for real, cause my gang, I know that they bout it. I put these drugs in my body. Where's the lean? Straight on that Molly. I'm not tryna get that excited. She said she want it, well go ahead and pop it.
She said she want it, well go ahead and pop it. Who the f*** you think you starting with? I got built up pain all in my arteries. Don't want no smoke or no part of this. I can't cap in my rap and my heart in it. All that faking and snake is all of it. I be how make me feel like a star shit. I been hoping he taking you better. I'm just trying to go up like a level. I hate when they act like they there, but they leave me. I stay with some that stay with the beat. The ghost in the poor believe. And I roll up a blunt just to face all the demons. Tell her give me some brain, cause I know she a genius. When I link up with Fossil, you know we be geeking. I stay with the gang, we be tweaking. Get your eye, leave him leave. Don't take a shot, we gon' pierce his brain with the niggas. You starting with, yeah. Don't want no smoking, no part of this. Got some killers, they ready to all.
They carry their stress like they wireless.
Now let's be real, you ain't tryna die in the field.
We gon' slide on them off them pills.
They get so blocked up for real, cause what?
My gang, I know that they bout it. I put these drugs in my body. Where's the lean? Straight on that Molly. I'm not tryna get that excited. She said she want it, well go ahead and pop it.
She said she want it, well go ahead and pop it. Who the f*** you think you starting with? I got built up pain all in my arteries. Yeah. Hey, tell me who you think you starting with. Yeah. Tell me who you think you starting with.
Who the f*** you think you starting with? Don't want no smoke or no part of this. Got killers that's ready to argue. They carry they shit like they wireless.
Let's be real, we ain't tryna die in the field. We gon' slide on you, walk on pill. Yeah.
It was a lockdown. They opened the fire. Them bullets was flying. Who said it was a lockdown? Goddamn lie. Oh my, time heals all, but you out of time now. Judge gotta watch us from the clock tower. Little tear gas cleared the whole place out. I'll be back with the hazmat for the next round. We was trying to protest and the fires broke out. Look out for the secret agents, they be planted in the crowd. Said it's civil unrest, but you sleep so sound like you don't hear the screams when we catching beat down. Staying quiet when they killing niggas, but you speak loud when we ride. Got opinions coming from a place of privilege. Sicker than the COVID, how they did them on the ground. Speaking of the COVID, is it still going around? Won't you tell me about the looting? What's that really all about? Cause they throw away black lives like paper towels plus unemployment rate. What, 40 million now? Killed a man in broad day. Might never see a trial. We just wanna break chains like slaves in the south. Started in the north end, but we in the downtown. Riot cops try to block, now we got a showdown. Down. You should have been downtown. The people are rising. We thought it was a lockdown. They opened the fire. Them bullets was flying. Who said it was a lockdown? Goddamn lie.
Turn on YouTube, dog, look how they do us. Knee on our necks, bullets and backs, stimulus checks, strictly for blacks. History repeating, people scared to eat a chicken. Everybody going vegan, what they put in it. Look at the world we living in, they got a shook in it. You going, you jogged, and your color might get you took in it. The man in the mirror can't look away, you gotta look at it. Black lives matter, so what it means when they shoot at it. Generation genocide, what happened to Enterprise? Heard the man infiltrated, Black Panther re-energized, ain't nothing to figure out. They trying to kill us out. If I take a nail, see my fist, I'm a killer now. Just think, bullshit you gotta filter out. Are you you really ready for the smoke like a Swisher House? Ready for the revolution? Who ready to ride? It won't be televised, so tell me who ready to die. If downtown going up, where we at with the shits? We at the liquor store, nigga, about to get us a fifth. No, they about to start looting, grab the gloves and masks. Watch out for them tanks when they rolling past, shit.
Never understand why they do it. Someone cut the channel off the news before I lose it. I ain't even tripping, if you with it, then we lootin'. Help me put this Louis in the back of Suzuki. Oh, he had to break it down so smoothly. They gon' say it's not about race, but we moving. Oh, pow, cut the trade pound, had to put them in my name. Wish a nigga play now. Any given day, I'll be headed to the pulpit. Say a little prayer, matter of fact, I need two of them. Ooh, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Ooh, this ain't 92, so we in the new rules. Niggas got hips, so we don't lose the projects. About to hit Rodale with my little cousin Marcus. Someone threw a whole brick in the Neiman Marcus. Help me put the whole mannequin in the charger. You should have been downtown. The people are rising. We thought it was a lockdown. They opened the fire. Them bullets was flying. Who said it was a lockdown? Goddamn lie. Ooh-wee. Lockdown, we ain't gotta stop. Cause they tell us to downtown. Where I got pop with the rubber bullet tray down. Got it in my name now. I'ma shoot it. Lockdown, we ain't gotta stop. Cause they tell us to in downtown.
That's right, everyone. It's your man, Mr. Stout, right here on the Skeembeatzradio Music Review on Spreaker.com/Skeembeatzradio. Also on RenegadeRadio.com and all across the board, iHeart, as well, also on Spotify. We got an artist doing her thing out there, man, coming out of New York, Manhattan, stand up and all that. And, the city is so nice. I had to name it twice. She got a new song out there. It's called Lemonade. She's doing her thing. The artist's name is Alexia. Did I get that right?
Yeah, Alexia.
Hi. How you doing, sis?
Good. How's everything?
Yeah, despite what's going on in the country and in the world, but we're getting the storms going on.
Yeah.
And it's like we're trying to push through that, but we're gonna move forward and maintain what's going on with everything out here. With to make sure everybody know what's going on with this new track you got right here. I'm saying through quarantine summer, the anthem Lemonade. Like, tell us a little bit about this track, but also let us know a little bit about yourself as well. How'd you get to start?
Yeah, so I was born in France. I moved to the States when I was 5, and I've always.
I'm sorry. When you say you was born at, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
In France.
In France, okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I moved to the States when I was 5. My whole family, they're all musicians. On my mom's side, like classically trained, and then my dad always sang. So music always had been like a huge part of my life. I was trained classically as a ballerina till I was around like 17. And then I had to quit, and I was like, I always sang. But really I started writing music around when I was 18. I'm 25 now. And it came super naturally, and I had, taken some time. Yeah, I had taken some time off from writing because I was focusing on school, and this whole quarantine I had a bunch of songs written, but I haven't really I hadn't gone back to them, and basically Lemonade came out of just me putting my voice notes on my phone and really jamming out, and the first melody line of na 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 na, and then it came really naturally to say lemonade. That's how my process is. It's basically I mumble, and I really liked the Lemonade on a Summer Day came out, and it was a lot of my tracks are more serious, but this one's just super fun, and has that funk pop vibe.
Right, right. And when I heard this song right here, I was like, it definitely has that feel to it. Like, but listening to it, like the way, like like the mix and everything, how the way you the arrangement, it really it brings you in. Like I'm feeling this. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like you can listen to any. Well, I'm the kind of guy that listens to every genre myself. Like I'm the guy like on the radio. I was as a kid. I would always go down the dial, on the radio station, just like
Me
listen to
too.
everything. So yeah, AM, FM, it didn't matter. And you feel, you hear something, you feel something, you're searching for that feel, and that this song has that right there. That this Lemonade, like you said, you have other songs that have more contemporary seriousness type of like feelings to it, but this song right here was more like it's just a fun summer song. And that's what I got from that. When I'm listening to it, I'm like, yeah, I can see the little shorties out there on the street, like, singing this song, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you driving down the street, the old guys down there, like, I like the song, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they nod their head to the track, like, they don't want to get caught. Nobody's like, you like that Lemonade song?
Totally.
Yeah, no doubt. So, like, working with your family, and having like that musical background, like, what was that like to to have like, those kind of the family members to have that kind of, like, you writing good songs or you're working with them, like, what was that like to, for your upbringing to work with people who are also doing music as well?
Yeah, so I think it's always been like a huge part of my life. More like obviously, like my dad's Moroccan, so he always played like Moroccan music. So I got really inspired by kind of like Middle Eastern music.
Right.
So you'll hear that in a lot of my other music, and then obviously on my mom's side, very classically trained. So I just have, I think, ear on like pitch and. Just we all listen to all different kinds of music. So I think, it's always been a huge part of my life in terms of, even being a ballerina, kind of focusing on like each count was really important. Each melody is just so important. So I always just really valued the structure of music, how it flows. So I think that's, as a songwriter, I think it's huge in my work of kind of focusing on really what works and what really makes people move, because I was a dancer. So I'm really aware of that. Yeah. Yeah,
that's very awesome. Like, and for our listeners out there, like, like you're saying, like for the notes, like how the way to be like, how the way your dance moves, your moves are actually like synchronizing with the sound. What they're hearing, so it has an expression through that. I like that right there. Now, I know you also said that you add that to when you're writing your own songs. Now, is this off of like an EP or is it like an album, or where's this like coming from?
So I mean, this is my first release, and I plan on definitely releasing an EP first. I still like I said, like you were saying before, I'm extremely genreless, so I'm still trying to figure out, as a songwriter, I listen to so many different kinds of music. I'm kind of need to pick what songs will go into my EP. But, you'll hear there's definitely like in more of my dance songs, there's definitely more of like a funk pop. But then in the slower songs, definitely like mixed with R&B, mixed with, like the dark pop kind of thing. So, creating a cohesive EP will be more difficult for me just because I have so many different types of tastes. But I think that's, what will make it special and unique to my sound. And, hopefully other artists will want to work with me in terms of, for me to write their music.
And yeah, already, like, the wheels are already turning for me, like, because like, like when you saying about the background, like, your dad was doing like Moroccan like style music, even with that, and your mom doing classical. That is like a mesh that can, like, it's always something in there that you can find like an incredible sound when you're like stretching it out, like, when you're like making it into something that's like this could be a pop song or a standard or stuff like that. That's exactly amazing, to have
Thank
that
you.
right there. Yeah,
Thank you.
And you're welcome all the way up. Alexia, I'm saying that right? Alexia, I'll make sure I'm saying your name right. Yeah,
you're right.
I'm like,
Yep.
right, because I'm like, when I was gonna like I was saying, like, we see Alexa, right? What do you think people saying Alexa? So do you have one of those in your home where if somebody's saying your name, does it like do the thing for Alexa?
What do you mean? Oh, no, everyone calls me Alexia. That's actually my middle name. So my real name's Rebecca.
Okay.
My artist name is Alexia. That's my middle name because I don't really like my first name. So that's my artist name. So, yeah.
Right.
My brothers named me, actually, for, like, my middle name.
Okay. It's a really cool name because like the
Thank you.
I guess when you say what's it called, like the thing when you it's called Lexus or something like that, right? Something to that point right there,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
you're right, you know what I mean? So like if you say like to that, like it might open up. Somebody said your name, and like we'll play this song, Alexa play Alexia, Lemonade, you know,
Yeah.
right? Pretty dope right there.
Exactly.
Do remember, guys, Instagram.com/It's Alexia Music right there. ITSALEXIAMUSIC. And the song right there is on all of the downloads. You can get it on downloads on Amazon, Spotify, iTunes Music, Tidal as well. Do you have a video for this?
No, so I have a lyric video, but my next track, Growing Up, will definitely have a video. So
Tell us about growing up as well. What's this song about?
So growing up is basically about growing up in the city and how, you're kind of figuring yourself out. And, you think you're the shit when you're, like, going out, drinking, doing all those kind of things. But you're really, like, lost. So, like, every line kind of ends with, like, I think I finally made it now. It's ironic, you fell at a bar. I think I finally made it now. So it's really about finding myself through that and kind of realizing that, like, that's not really being, a mature person or not even, it's fine, but you're not really, like, cool as you think you are, basically.
Yeah, trying to like have more fun than you really should. Yeah, right? Like, get it together with that. Yeah, no doubt about it, man. Like, that's what it's out. That's what it's all about. Now, what do you do for fun? Like, when you're hanging out, when you're not writing music.
Yeah. So I mean, right now it's quarantine, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But before, I obviously, like, I love hanging out with friends. I'm really, like, goofy. If everyone checks me out on my Instagram, like, I'm super goofy. I'm super, like, I love to dance. That's like my favorite thing ever, like, just blasting music and dancing, just, like, stuff like that. I really don't take myself too seriously. So, yeah, I'm really always singing, though, so I guess it annoys people sometimes.
So, I mean, being and, coming out of New York, like, going to the city, like, have you, like, did anything in the in the subways or, like, anything, like, on a corner blocks with the dancing or, like, singing your songs or just, like, recording yourself for your fans to see some of the work you're doing?
No, maybe I should. So I'm going to do a lot more, like, like, videos and stuff now. This whole thing kind of, like, grew out of, in terms of, like, content, I'm really new to this, so I'm like, I have, these good songs, like, I don't really want to be on social media and promoting myself, but, I have to do it. So I'm kind of learning that I have to do that. I've been told, because, you can be talented, but if no one's hearing your music. So I'm going to start, kind of putting myself out there,
Right. You sound a little reluctant about that, but yeah, like there's people who can, actually help you with that, assist you with those kind of things out there to get it out there, and you gotta, like, making your moves with your team and stuff like that, and management or agents and stuff like that. So now you haven't had a chance to perform this song right here, Lemonade.
No, now it's freaking quarantine. No, like, places are open, but I'm actually gonna do, like, a little, like, a video of me singing it, like, with a guitarist and stuff, one of the producers who wrote the track. So more of, like, a stripped down version, but we'll definitely do it, in the coming weeks.
Okay, yeah, you can look out for that. Now, I see that you got Instagram as well. So, where are you on Twitter, or are you on, like, TikTok, or, like, you got a website? Where can the fans or our listeners find you at?
Yeah, so definitely Instagram. I have a Twitter, same thing. It's Alexia Music. And then obviously YouTube. I do have a TikTok. So embarrassing. If you guys want to watch it, you'll get definitely my weirdness on the TikTok. Definitely weird. But go ahead.
That's what's up, man. Definitely check it out right there. I mean, I got TikTok downloaded. I haven't had a chance to really play around with it yet, but I've seen some pretty good cool videos on there and stuff. But
oh my god,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I gotta prepare myself for that stuff right there.
I don't know if you're ready to see my TikTok videos. I don't think you're ready. I don't think the world's ready. So maybe follow me on Instagram first. Follow me on Twitter. Let's wait on the TikTok, and I think we'll be good.
Okay, yeah, you guys right there do that as well, man. So, I mean, this song right here, Lemonade, man, who did you work with on the track and producers with, and who wrote you? Did you write the song yourself, or did you write with a team?
No, I wrote this song completely by myself. Lyrics, melody, and all. And then the producers I used was my friend Chris. He produced this track. It's actually one of the first songs, records he's ever produced. So really proud of him. He did a really good job. And then this other producer, Elijah, also, and shouting out that if anyone wants to work with me, I'd be happy to. Yeah,
definitely do that. It's gonna be some people who are definitely gonna want to hear you when we do it right here on the Skeembeatzradio Music Review, also on Renegade Radio as well, and also on Unscripted. We deal with people out there on iHeart and Spotify, and a lot of different entities where people who are gonna hear this, in the earshot, where they find new music. With that being said, what would you want your new listeners and new fans who are gonna find out? What Alexia is all about.
Yeah, so I think, like I said, I'm genreless. I think, this track is super pop and stuff. So I was reluctant to share that as my first track, but I also was like, if I don't share anything, I'll be, regretful. So, kind of just be ready to listen to a lot of different kinds of vibes. I like to say, I'm a Gemini, so my music reflects my moodiness. Kind of everything is different. So, I'm really excited for people to hear that. Obviously, a lot of authenticity in my writing, and I don't really want to, I'm still getting used to this, but not trying to be trendy, really focusing on my sounds, because I've been told oh, this is too theatrical, and then I've literally heard a big name kind of have the same exact track as I wrote a year ago. So I don't really listen to anyone. Yeah, that happens. That's really good.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, I when people ask me for advice and stuff, I'm like, well, turn off your radio. You know what I mean, for a little bit, so you won't catch those thoughts of what's going on, because it's always in a whole little circle of that, what's trending. And if you want to, really want to put yourself out there to sound different, then you would have to learn those kind of ways, read something different, look at certain things a different way, just embrace this as an artist, because people can write songs. A songwriter is different than an artist, and you are both. You know what I mean? Because you writing your songs, you also, as an artist, is it, is it one of the same, or is two different things? That's the thing, how the way you would diversify that, what it's all about, because your artistry is one thing, but the way you your writing and stuff, because people are gonna well, she writes like this, but then she does performances or sing like this, but
totally.
you kind of know how the way you want to have it projected. It's like a painting. As a painter can put their painting out there, and people can say, well, this is what this feels like to me, or this is what this looks like to me. But you have to find out what the artist was thinking of with that. When it comes to singing songs and writing songs and performing songs, it's right in your face, and then they have to it's up to you as an artist to say what it really means, for them to understand that. You know what I mean? What you was thinking when you wrote those lyrics, all the way up, man. Yeah, you're doing your thing now. Like they say you had, a couple of videos and stuff like that. But are you going to have like videos of you, will you incorporate like with your dance, to some of your videos or to your songs?
So I was thinking, for Lemonade, I actually was thinking of doing like a dumb kind of video. I don't know if you've ever heard of King Princess. She's an artist that I really admire. She did a video for Hit the Back, one of her songs. It was like her on photo booth or whatever it's called, and it was